Hi everyone, just back from the GT&Co Bank concert that was in Ghana. It was held on December 19th. And when I say that that show was jam-packed with talent, there was nobody on that bill that I didn't want to see. Everybody was really, really good. So I'm going to go real quick, down and dirty, my reviews of the artists and how they did and what could have gone better, what went well. First things first, Pataronkin, he came out first. He came out hard. Now that's a legend. And to open with a legend and for a legend to be okay, oh, he body bagged his whole performance. He had dances, his visuals, everything, his voice, his engagement with the Ghanaian crowd, and the crowd was so great. 10 out of 10, Pato. I have no complaints about your performance. Next to King Promise. They brought King Promise out, and then the sound equipment is acting up. I don't know why every time there's a switch of set, there seems to be a thing. They kept on having problems with his mic, but he was improvising really well with the crowd and having the crowd kind of like lip sync and say things. And King Promise always delivers. He has a beautiful voice. He was speaking to his God people. He was very engaging. I would say that his performance was 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10, because I think he got frustrated when things happened, but he did kind of jump into that thing. But Ken Promise delivered as usual. He delivered and engaged the crowd. Next up was it Fireboy? Fireboy. I've never seen Fireboy in concert. He's one of my favorite artists, and my artist Connell Thompson plays for him sometimes when he's in New York City, when he's playing in the U.S. I was not happy with his performance. Fire, don't kill me. I love you. But I just feel like you didn't really engage the crowd and you were just going from song to song. Like your songs are too powerful for you not to really get into it. I don't know if you were still like kind of tired. So Fireboy's performance was not, I've seen his other performances other places and they're very, very good. He did okay. He did I'm going to give him a nice 7. And I love Fireboy. This is very hard for me to not be scoring him high. I think maybe he should have had dancers, something to kind of supplement some of the things he was doing. I wish he started with some of his faster songs. When he got to Peru and Party Scatter, the crowd lost it. So he got more into it towards the end. So just bring that energy. Don't not bring that energy, okay? So, boom. Next one up, R2Bs. R2Bs, why do you hold up on us? Why do you hold out on us? Why do you do this? Why are you always missing? Why are you always missing? R2Bs. When I say that they're, Mogies, call me. Their voices were still on point. They're still great. I hate that they hide so much. I think they make such great music and they just disappear and then come back and disappear and come back. And their voices are still the same. So 10 out of 10 for them. Performance, crowd engagement, like style, the way they came out, they were done. I love their effects. Very nice. 10 out of 10. One of my favorite duos. Then we'll move on to Joe Boy. Joe Boy, I love Joe Boy. I like Joe Boy. Love like Joe Boy. But then when he was like all of his songs, he has like really a lot of hits. A lot of hits. You hear those firecrackers? That's from the Accra Sports Stadium. That's probably Shatta Wale Nima coming out because I couldn't wait after a while. Because I'll tell you the story. I'm not gonna rant now. So Joe Boy sang his hits. He engaged the crowd. He came out with the Kente stole they gave him at the airport. Talk about respect. And then he brought out Jay DeRoby. It was really, really a great set. And he really was engaging. Crip, back to it. So Joe Boy did his thing. He danced. He did like everything he was supposed to do as a ballad. And of course he sang my Sip Alcohol song. Period. And it was great. I'll give him, I say a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I give him a 9 out of 10. But everything was, on point. Next, we had Ira Star. I've seen Ira perform, and Ira kills it. Like, she kills it. But maybe the crowd wasn't giving her the kind of energy she wanted. And she was the only female headliner on the show. Like, only female. Like, she came out cute. She did her sexy thing. da da da. But I feel like Ira needs dancers. Like there's some like artists that need dancers, and a lot of them had dancers. And I feel like it's always great to add dancing and different elements into your show, so it's not the same show. Because we could just put your CD. Like we want to see a show. So that was my thing. And like I think when her music went off, like her sound. There was a problem with the sound. With her and King problem is the sound. There was an issue, and they need to. There was a sound issue with that. So that was the issue. But she came back and she got right back at it. You know, when sometimes your set is messed up, you're not probably in the same headspace. But I felt like she wasn't as animated as she usually is, and she wasn't as into it. But I think I want to just blame it a little bit on the crowd. But she could have done a little bit more. Maybe, you know, like I just think that this is my girl. Queen. I call her the queen because she's the new queen of Afrobeats, and period. Argue in the comments. I don't care. Love her. And a lot of people knew her songs, mouthed it. So she also is going to fall on the very all right. So we're going to give her a 7 out of 10. Ira, I've seen your performances before where you are killing it, 10 out of 10. When you did Chris Brown and you did all those other shows, the show in New York where I met you, don't do that, girl. Okay. Oga landlord. The landlord. We have to pay our rent. December is coming. Sack came out with all the bells and all the whistles and all the things that we want to see. And it was a great performance. When he does his little fast Guinness Book of World Record rapping, it's like magic to me. I get mesmerized watching him. And he played my Pun River with Banky W. That's my song. I love that song. Oga Landlord did his thing, had his little entourage, had his graphics were amazing. I feel like now that we're using so many graphics with stuff, this is a point for people to use their graphics. I think Patrick Ranking and Sock's graphics were freaking amazing. Like they really had like people work on it. And I think that's one thing that people need to do. Work on your graphics too. That also helps with your background. And I thought like the stage setup. So I came in and I just started seeing the crowd coming really close and crowded. And then I didn't feel comfortable because, you know, I'm not. I have to vlog on my phone. I cannot deal with that. Y'all already know what I'm talking about. So I ended up like leaving as Oga Landlord was going off. I really want to see Shatta. I really want to see Shatta. I really want to see Burna Boy. But yeah, I missed it. But I can hear them. I can hear the fireworks. So I know it's a litty. I know they're killing it. And I just saw the snippets of the show. And it looked like Burna Boy killed it. He was in a great mood. He was smiling. He wasn't calling anybody out in the audience. He was feeling it. So his show he gets 10 out of 10 too. But I didn't really like, you know, I'm watching it like third, second hand because, you know, I'm nosy. I got to see. And I know Shatta's show. I'm about to watch it second, third. I literally can hear the concert from I'm about to go on the balcony and see if I can even hear it better. Like, I can hear Shatta. I can hear Shatta. And I'm sure Shatta is 10 out of 10. Everybody's waiting to see him. Shatta, like, people were literally screaming Shatta at 2 a.m. really loud, acting belligerent. Like, if Shatta wanted to, he could be the president of Ghana, honestly. Because his crowd is very dedicated to him. I need a crowd to be dedicated to me like that, okay? And I'm sure his performance is 10 out of 10 because every time Shatta performs, it's magic. And I've seen him perform in New York City where I emceed for him. And I've seen him in Taste of Ghana. He is so good. And some other like little shows in New York. And always so great. Boom. So my feedback about the concert as a whole, excuse me. I had to burp, excuse me. The concert as a whole, I think it was outstanding for GT&Co to go above and beyond to have a free concert during one of the hottest seasons, which is Detty December, and allow people to have a chance to see some of their favorite artists for free. Like they were giving out free waters to everybody. In the VIP section, we had free food, free drink, free everything. The core was great. The wait staff was amazing. They were on it. Whoever the catering company worked with was on point. Because literally it was a well-oiled machine in the VIP section. Don't get mad because I'm not going to do this with y'all, but I was living my best life in VIP. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. My only feedback to them is to do tickets so that they can keep abreast of who's coming in to their space. Like, I really think they need to do tickets, and also stops from the melee and stuff like that. And there needs to be more security, because especially when you have heavy hitters like you did. So GC, I don't want my feedback to be too long. And time management. Let's get better at time management. Let's get better at time management. If you say the concert is starting at 7, at least start it by 8:45, 9. Okay? Give people a chance to get in and do what they need to do. Whoever's in there, start the show. Because it made no sense for us to be sitting there. I sat there from 8:50 to 12 midnight till the first act came out. I'm not having that. I don't want that to happen anymore. So let's start on time. Whoever is there, we're going to watch the show. And people will fill in, okay? That's my feedback. And ticket, like, do ticketed, meaning it could be still free tickets. If I think it was amazing that people that probably wouldn't be able to afford what is Dirty December had an amazing Dirty December for free, sponsored by GTCO. GTCO, call me. I can give you some marketing, some things that could make things like run even smoother. But overall, literally the stadium was packed. I think there were about 50,000 people there, no cap, and there were about 50,000 Okada bikes outside. I wonder who they were coming to see. Shatta. Thank you guys. This is Glitterati for Amayal TV. Stay locked in. Love you guys. And I'll keep you posted on what's going on in entertainment culture in Ghana, Africa, and beyond. Mwah. Everybody,